Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Madariola.
Yeah. She was excellent, and I don't say that in any patronising way. I've seen her referee some of the women's games, and possibly I might have seen her refereeing some European games, because one or two of the leagues have women refs in their leagues. We don't at this stage in the Premier League, but I thought she was very good. So that's kind of part of my answer, because she was given the option to go to look at the screen, wasn't she? It looked a good goal. Of course, as ever, when you see the camera close-ups, then you clearly see there was this handball where the ball hit the player's arm up here, and it quite clearly was what would be deemed to be the handball. Now, the handball rule is a bit difficult sometimes, because if, for example, it hits your foot and comes up onto your hand, that won't be given as a handball, as I understand it, and or anything like that. Also, the player who handled the ball on his arm didn't score the goal. Of course, it was Bellingham. Yeah. So on first sight, you think, that should be a goal, because he wasn't interfering. He didn't. If he then shot the ball and in the goal, the player who did the handball, it wouldn't have stood. But so the conjecture was by the commentators that no, that should be a goal. But when you looked at it again, I think they talked about his intention. Now, I'm not even sure whether intention comes into this in the law, but it did look as if at a given point, as he was jumping with his opponent, he almost seemed to turn into the ball in a subconscious way to influence the ball. And of course, it went effectively to Bellingham. Now, you could say, well, was he really moving himself to do that? And that could matter, because it's a bit like if your hands are not in the natural position, and you get hit with the ball, if they're not in a natural position, it will be given against you. But if they are in a natural position, it won't. So there's all sorts of these strange parts of this law. Anyway, she was asked to, of course, once she was asked to go and have a look, because she had awarded the goal. When she's then asked to go and have a look, it's quite obvious the VAR people think, this probably isn't a goal. And they don't want to overrule the ref, so they invite the ref to go and do that themselves. And not many refs, come back and actually stick with their original decision, because they feel they're being told by probably a senior referee that this shouldn't be a goal. The more I looked at it before she gave a decision, I thought, that is handball. It shouldn't stand. Now, that was my view. I may not know that.
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Ref will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.